Yeah, the quality factor is what we were looking at yesterday, and I explained you that the quality factor is something which will tell how good the storage elements are. Okay, now see here, this is RLC, series RLC circuit, across which we have connected the voltage source, right? Now here I told you LNC are storage elements, energy storage elements, we can say. Fine. So the efficiency of storage of energy in these two elements is called quality factor. Okay, if they are good storage elements, the quality factor would be a bigger number. If they are not that good, the quality factor would be a smaller number. So you should understand that quality factor is a number and it's a measure of how good the storage elements are. Get that point? Okay. Again, if LNC are good storage elements, your quality factor would be a bigger number. If they are not so good, your quality factor would be a smaller number. Okay. So what we are doing now is we yesterday have derived the equation for quality factor. I'll just rush through what we have done yesterday. This is the equation that we had defined for the quality factor, which is 2 pi into maximum energy stored by energy dissipated per second. When we say maximum energy stored, it could be maximum energy stored in L, or it could even be a maximum energy stored in C. Okay, so to see the maximum energy stored in L or the maximum energy stored in C, we got two different circuits. The first circuit that we considered was series RL circuit. Okay, whether it is RL circuit or RC circuit or RLC circuit, all the circuits can be resonating. Fine. Now, since we have considered RL circuit, what is going to be the maximum energy stored in L is this. How to calculate the energy dissipated per cycle is what we have seen yesterday. Okay, so these two have to be substituted in equation number 1 to get the quality factor. So this is quality factor of the series RL circuit. Similarly, on similar lines, we saw the quality factor of series RC circuit also. Okay, in series RC circuit, we have to see the energy stored in C. Okay, so that's this maximum energy stored in C. It's half Vm square C. Now, you may ask me, when we consider the energy in L, we considered Im here, the maximum current. When we considered the energy in capacitor, we considered V, the maximum voltage across C. Why is that so? Because capacitor is voltage storage element and inductor is current storage element. That's why when we are going with energy stored in L, we consider the current. Okay, and when we go with energy stored in C, we considered the voltage. Okay, so what is Im here? Im is the maximum current that is flowing through L, and what is Vm here? Vm is the maximum voltage that is dropping across capacitor. Understand that point? Okay, now since we are dealing with series RLC circuit, the equations have to be in terms of current. Understand that? So we have to write this Vm in terms of the current. What is Vm in terms of current? V is equal to IR. V is equal to IR. See here, this is IR. What is R here? It's the reactance of the capacitor. What is reactance of the capacitor? Reactance of the capacitor is 1 by omega C. Understand? So current into reactance. Fine. Current into reactance is reactance of the capacitor is this. That's why I can give my maximum voltage equal to the current into reactance of the capacitor. Okay. So if we substitute this voltage in terms of current here, we will be getting equation number D. Okay. So what we have done, which we had not done earlier, is here in the earlier case, the current was in terms of the energy was in terms of current only. Now, since here the energy was in terms of voltage, that energy in terms of voltage is converted into energy in terms of current. That's it. Fine. And energy dissipated per cycle is anyways something that we have done in the previous case. So substitute equations D and E in 1, and if you do that, you will be getting the quality factor of series RC circuit. Now, what is quality factor of RL circuit? What is quality factor of RC circuit is understood. Now, what we are interested in is to see the quality factor at resonance. So what we are going to see today is the quality factor of quality. You can just start noting it down. Factor at resonance. Fine. So we have just seen the quality factor yesterday. We shall see what is going to be the quality factor at resonance. Fine. Now I am going to make a statement. Just listen to it very carefully. At resonance, when I say at resonance, okay, the circuit is resonating. And when the circuit is resonating, we have seen three conditions. The impedance of the circuit would be equal to Z, or in other words, the reactance is zero, or in other words, the current flowing through the circuit is maximum. Understand that? Now, another thing that you should understand is at resonance, the quality factor of series RL circuit is equal to the quality factor of series RC circuit. Everybody get this point? I repeat again. At resonance, the quality factor of series RC circuit or RL circuit. So let me write that here. Yeah. At resonance, that is when omega is equal to omega naught. When I say at resonance, it is omega equal to omega naught, or f equal to f naught. You can say anything. So at resonance, what am I saying? The quality factor of series RL circuit is equal to quality factor of series RC circuit. Is this okay? This is another condition that we are obtaining at resonance. So you should remember, I'll just write here for your reference the conditions that we have obtained so far at resonance, just for your reference. I'll just do that here. Yeah, and I'll just write here and I'll delete it. What is at resonance? We have seen at omega equal to omega naught. Okay, the current is maximum, or the first condition is Z is R. The second condition is XL is XC, or omega L is equal to 1 by omega C. We should not write omega, but we should write omega naught because omega has become omega naught. And the I is max, that is I naught. Okay, now today we are coming across another condition, that's we went to another thing. Just a sec. Yeah. Yeah. What is the fourth thing that we have learned is quality factor of RL circuit would be equal to quality factor of RC circuit. Okay, just make a note of all this somewhere, everybody. You have made a note of, I think. So if you have made a note of this somewhere, so this point should also come along with this. This is all something that is happening in series RLC circuit at resonance. That is, impedance would be equal to the resistance of the circuit. Okay, that means that the reactance, the inductive reactance or capacitive reactance are equal, or in other words, we can write this in another way. The reactance of the circuit is zero, or we can also say omega naught L minus 1 by omega naught C is equal to zero. That means the reactance of the circuit is zero. The I is maximum, and now the quality factor of RL circuit is equal to quality factor of RC circuit. Everybody is okay with this now? Okay, so we have whatever we are learning, just have to keep recalling them so that we will not forget that. Fine. Now we shall see how it looks like. What is quality factor of RL circuit? It's omega not L by R. Let me just show you that. See here, what we have got is omega L by R for RL circuit and 1 by omega RC for RC circuit. Okay, so it would be 1 by omega RC for series RC circuit. But what we should remember here, see here, what is omega naught? Omega is omega naught. So that means this omega has to be written as omega naught because it's the frequency that we're considering at resonance. So frequency at resonance is denoted as omega naught or F naught in hertz. Understand this? Now, if we try obtaining the condition, how is this going to look like? Fine. Now, let's see that. Now, let's consider QRL or QRC. Anything you can consider. Understand that? Now, if you consider QRL, okay, suppose you are considering QRL. Now I'll call this as Q naught for the simple reason that it is quality factor of RL circuit at resonance. What is QRL? It is omega naught L by R. What do we know? We know that omega naught is. What is omega naught equal to? Anybody, if you want to unmute and tell me that. What is omega naught if you remember? Anybody?
2 pi F naught.
Huh?
2 pi F naught.
2 pi
No.
F.
Yeah, no. In terms of inductor and capacitor.
1 by 2 pi.
1 by? No.
2 pi.
No. It's 1 by root LC. Good. It's 1 by root LC. Okay. Or if you want to write F naught, see here. If you want to write F naught, it is 1 by 2 pi root LC, something that we have derived in the first class. Okay, so if you take this 2 pi onto the left hand side, it would become 2 pi F naught. Okay, and it would be 1 by root LC. And what is 2 pi F naught on the left hand side? It is omega naught. So omega naught is 1 by root LC. Understand that? So we know omega naught is 1 by root LC. So that omega naught has to be substituted here. So substituting omega naught in Q naught implies what? Q naught is omega naught is 1 by root LC, right? So let's write that 1 by root LC, and we have L here. So in the denominator we have R. Okay, so this can also be written as 1 by root L and root C. Fine. How can I write L in terms of roots? How can I write L in terms of roots? It can be written as root L into root L, because root L into root L would be square root of L squared. So if it is square root of L squared, it is as good as L. Okay, so L is written as this, and anyways you have your R in the denominator. So this square root of L and this square root of L goes off. So you'll be left with what in the numerator? You'll be left with square root of L divided by square root. Let me come down. Okay, let me write it here. Yeah. Now, so how does it look like now? It would look like root L divided by root C whole divided by r. So how can I write this further? Therefore, I can write my Q naught, okay, as 1 by r times square root of L by C. This is what one should understand. Okay, and this Q naught, how Q naught is different from QRL and QRC? Q naught is the quality factor at resonance. Okay, QRL and QRC are the quality factors of RL circuit and RC circuit without resonance. Get that point? Okay, now I just want you people to do the same exercise considering the quality factor of RC circuit. So how we have calculated quality factor of this Q naught by considering QRL. Now can you do the same to obtain Q naught by considering 1 by omega naught RC? Can you do that exercise now, everybody? Just go on. Just go on, everybody. Yeah.
J omega L.
J omega L. Now, since we are dealing with resonance condition, what would that J omega L would look like? You said
J omega naught.
Exactly. So whenever we talk about resonance condition, we need to bring that omega naught or F naught stuff. Okay. So it's I naught into J omega naught L. Everybody's okay with this? Fine. And we know I naught is given by V by R, right? And we have J omega naught L here. So now what I want you to do is, can you rearrange the terms in such a way that you can express this VL in terms of Q naught? Try that, everybody. Just try express this particular expression in terms of Q naught. Is it possible? See here. What is Q naught? It's omega naught L by R, right? So have your J here. Have your J here. Okay. And V along with that. And what is remaining? It is omega naught L by R. And what is omega naught L by R? It is the quality factor at resonance. Understand that? See, VL is equal to J V into Q naught. So this is one expression that I wanted you to obtain. Why it is so? Since omega naught L by R is equal to Q naught. Fine. Similarly, can you obtain voltage across capacitor at resonance? Can you go on? Voltage across the capacitor now. Compare VL and VC and comment on that. Where is it? See here. Your VL is here and VC is here. Can you just compare VL and VC and comment? Compare VL and VC and comment. Let's see who can do this.
VL plus VC is equal to 0.
VL plus VC is equal to 0. Fine. One comment. That's correct. VL plus VC is equal to 0. Now, if you have to explain keeping the magnitude and phase in consideration, how would you do that? You know how to obtain the magnitude of a complex number? What I mean is, suppose you have a complex number like A plus JB. What is magnitude of this complex number?
Square root of A square plus B square.
Square root of A square plus B
Yes.
square, right?
B square.
Yeah. Now, can you do that with magnitude of VL and VC and see what they would be? As somebody said, it is square root of A square plus B square. That's correct. Now do that with VL and VC and comment now. Do that with VL and VC.
VL plus VC is equal to 2.
No. You have to talk in terms of magnitude, I'm saying. You have to talk in terms of magnitude. Can anybody do that? What is the magnitude of VL? Tell me. What is magnitude of VL? What is VL here? Let me just give you. What is VL? VL is J V Q naught. Right? So it is, what is magnitude of this? This implies that magnitude of VL is square root of A square. A is not there, right? B square. What is B square? B, what is B there? V Q naught is B. So it's V square Q naught square. What would it be? It would be V Q naught. Everybody understand? Similarly, if you take magnitude of VC, what you're going to get? It's again V square Q naught square. Whether it is A plus JB or A minus JB, the magnitude would remain the same. Understand that? So it would again be V Q naught. So what comment we can make at this point?
The voltage across L is equal to the voltage across C.
No, the magnitudes of, we should say. We should not just say voltages. The magnitude of voltages across L and C are equal at resonance. What's happening with the phase there? What's happening with the phase? The magnitude is equal, we just demonstrated. What's happening with the phase? Phase means is the J term. One J term is positive, the other J term is negative, which means that they are opposite in phase. Understand that? So at resonance, the voltages are equal in magnitude but opposite in phase. This is one thing you should understand. Now let me explain the voltages itself. Let's take VL for example. In this VL, it is given by JV Q naught. Right? Now, what is Q naught? Tell me. What is Q naught? Q naught is a quality factor. What is it? Is it a number, or is it a current, or is it a voltage, or is it a reactance? What is it? It's a number. What is that number supposed to be for an efficient resonating circuit? What is that Q naught supposed to be? That number Q naught is supposed to be what for an efficient resonant circuit? It's a number is understandable. It should be maximum. I told you its typical value also. It's around which number? Yesterday I was talking about that.
100.
It's 100. Around 100, its typical value would be if your resonant circuit is good, efficient. Fine. So Q naught is a big number. That is understood now. So when Q naught is a big number, can you tell me what is this V and what is VL? What is V? You should understand. What is V? Here, this is V. What is V now? V is the applied voltage. Understand? And what is VL? VL is the voltage across L. So V is the applied voltage. VL is the voltage across L. Now can you tell me which is bigger? VL is bigger or the applied voltage V is bigger at resonance?
VL is bigger.
VL is bigger because V is being multiplied by a big number, that is around 100. So it would become, VL would become 100 V, 100 times V. Understand that? So if you take the voltages across the capacitor and the inductor, let me write that. See here, the voltage across L is VL voltage across C is VC. And if you compare this VL with V or compare this VC with V at resonance, what we should understand is at omega equal to omega naught, that is at resonance, VL is very much greater than the applied voltage. Similarly,